Yo, what's going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy coming to you out with a brand new video. Before we get into the video, hit that sub button, like the video, and comment down below your thoughts on this video. But before we get into the video, man, hit that sub button, man. We're so close to 700 subscribers, and I know Knicks Nation got my back, so hit that subscribe button. It's free. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're talking about Rj Sochan and the New York Knicks. Now, Rj Sochan is a very interesting prospect because what he brings on the court, the numbers wise, it doesn't look like he's a special player. But when you watch him, the eye test shows that he can be a very well-rounded player, and he can be, one of those type of players that we recently just got drafted, and he won. He was in the Rookie of the Year conversation, and you guys know who I'm talking about, Scottie Barnes. Now let's talk about their numbers, their wingspan, their physical attributes. They are so similar in build, and that's so crazy. They're both 6'9", they're both around 220. The wingspan, I think Scottie Barnes has like a 7'3" wingspan, where Rj Sochan has a 7-foot wingspan. So, there's a little bit difference. Their vertical is the exact same, their hand width, their hand length. Everything is the same basically across the board with Rj Sochan and Scottie Barnes. Now, I'm not comparing Scottie Barnes and Rj Sochan. I don't think they're exactly the same player. They both can play 1 through 5. They can guard 1 through 5. Where I think Scottie Barnes can actually play a small ball 5 because of his vertical. He's a little bit more agile, a little bit more quicker, and he can jump a little bit higher than Rj Sochan. So I think Sochan can play 1 through 4, and in some situations he can possibly play the 5. If he works on something that I'm gonna talk about in a couple of minutes. But yeah, guys, let's just talk about Rj Sochan's points. Let's look at his stats. So he averaged about 9 points per game with 6 rebounds and about 2 assists a game, with 1.3 steals and 0.7 blocks per game. Now that blocks per game is the lowest thing that makes me question if he can play the small ball 5, because he's not really vertically gifted. In a sense, what I'm meaning to say is he can't jump high, so that he can contest the ball very well. He's a very good contester, a very good help defender. But when he's going up one-on-one against a big man, he's there. He does everything well. It's just he can't reach the ball to block the shot or contest it enough so that it doesn't go in. And that's the biggest knock that I've seen from everybody that I've talked to about Rj Sochan, is that he does everything right, but just because he's not vertically gifted enough, he's going to get scored on against big men, and it's going to be tough to play him at the 5. But you can definitely run him 1 through 4, and I think he will be phenomenal. Now, the biggest difference between Scottie Barnes and Rj Sochan is their playmaking abilities. I think Scottie Barnes blows Rj Sochan out of the water when it comes to playmaking and, running the offense. Both can bring the ball up and, run the court, but, Scottie Barnes has that playmaking ability. He has that gifted playmaking ability where he can see one possession ahead of players. And I think Scottie Barnes is going to be, like a glorified, all-star, almost borderline superstar in a sense, Draymond Green, because they can do everything on the court. They can rebound, they can play make, they can score the ball. Well, Draymond Green is not the best at scoring the ball, but Scottie Barnes can get to his buckets, and he's working on his mid-range jump shot in the offseason. You've seen clips and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, so I think Rj Sochan can play a very good role with the New York Knicks. Now, if we get Rj Sochan, that basically means that Julius Randle is gone. That's just what it comes down to. Because if you get 3 power forwards and a young power forward who's 19 years old in Rj Sochan, you're going to have to trade somebody. And I think the front office really likes Obi Toppin a lot, because he's their draft pick, and you usually want to keep your draft picks as long as possible until, they want to ask out or they want to be gone. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys feel about Rj Sochan. Do you guys like him as a prospect? Do you guys see the Scottie Barnes potential that I see, or am I bugging? But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hit that subscribe button, and peace out, YouTube.